asked the question. I said, why did you kiss this girl when you claimed you loved this other girl? First of all, that was not even the main question. Who did you love? And then he went ahead and said, first of all, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm like, okay, wait.
So this diary session opened our eyes to what a lot of people have been suspecting. But of course, we've not had enough evidence to back it up, right? So Dede's diary section today, once again, she was crashing out. She was really crashing out to Big Brother because of Jayson J. Man, to think that she even addresses him by the name J, like she has a special name for him, or she has a special way of calling his name J. So anyways, she explained everything to Big Brother, and I mean it's very understandable. I understand her point. These two people are they are people that have pride, they have ego, and when two people are in a relationship and they both have pride, there's always going to be a problem. So from what Dede said, from what she explained to Big Brother, she said she has issues with Jayson because aside from the fact that Jayson had something to do with Sultana and he didn't open up to her himself, she had to hear it from someone else and then confronted him before he admitted to the fact. So according to her, aside that very fact, there was, I think it was day before yesterday, that the housemates sat on the is it the dining area, and they played the game where it was a truth game. You know how they have truth or dare game, right? This one was just a truth game. You have to speak. A housemate will ask another housemate to say ask another housemate a question, and you're required to speak only the truth. Now it's a game, right? There is no reader in the house, so you can also choose to twist your answer, whatever, but you will try to be convincing as much as possible. So I think it was Coin. Yes, it was Coin that asked Jayson J that why do you tell a girl you love her and then you go and kiss another girl in the house? And Jayson was like, because he said, I think he said, he used the F word, like fuck everybody or something. I don't owe anyone any explanation. And of course Dede she was seated there, and every other housemate was there, and it got to her because why are you making, it's like you're making people feel like I'm not important to you, and that's what. So she busted out to Jayson and she said, you don't give a, if you don't give a fuck, but you've been begging since yesterday. I'm not really quoting her verbatim, but that was the translation of what she said. You don't really care, but you've been begging me behind the scene. And according to Jayson J, that really got him, like, why would you bring our private conversation to the public? This is what conversation that we had in public. I begged you, yes, and because I begged, according to Jayson, he said he begged her because he saw that she was really pained about the whole situation with Sultana. So he was trying to explain himself and calm her down. So she doesn't have to throw it.
And then he went ahead and said, first of all, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm like, okay, wait, relax. You can't say that, because I do feel like if anybody throws a question at me and it has to do with you, I know what this narrative is.
This season is going to be very, very long because obviously people have started catching feelings. This one now is catching feelings for Jay. Jay already has caught feelings for her, but because there are other people that are involved in the game, there are going to be clashes, and you know how it can be now. So let's see, because she's saying she's very pissed, she's very upset with Jayson, and Jayson on the other hand is saying, anyway, there's no point to say what Jayson said. I'll bring the video here, you will see. But this girl has been crashing out, and I knew it. I'm like, if you say you don't have anything to do with this person or he's just a friend, why are you pained that he had a moment with Sultana? Like, why? And it's obvious that she has been missing Jayson, but she cannot admit to that because, again, she has ego, right? Her ego is so big. Now it's like she's now looking for attention. She's now going to look for those attentions that were looking for her before. Because last night she went to call Kola by herself. She called Kola to come and stay with her on her bed. And immediately after this, her diary section, she went to call Koyi, and I'm like, okay. Now, Jayson also had his own diary section almost immediately after her. I think after her, the Big Brother called Koyi, and after, was it Koyi? I don't think. Big Brother called someone, I think it was Big Soso, yeah. And after Big Soso, Tony went for his own diary section. And after Koyi, then we saw Jason J, yeah. And Jason J, of course, had so many things to offload to Big Brother. Today was like a proper diary section because Big Brother was just allowing them. And Big Brother is big shipper of the Jade ship. Like he likes Jayson and Dede ship because he was trying to, intervene to make them settle their issue. But anyway, let's hear what Jayson has to say.
Give the best response I could in that moment. I said, number one, I have never told any girl I love her. I've never confessed love to anybody. And secondly, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And that answer was directed to him, to the boy.
You see why it's good to listen to both sides of the story before you take what is it called, before you start taking side. Now I understand where Jayson is coming from. It was a public question that was asked by another person, not Dede. It was not Dede that asked that question, and he didn't have to like tell him exactly how things were, right? Because of course he's not accountable to what's his name, to Coin. So he gave Coin a befitting question for a befitting moment. But Dede, she took it very personal. She read other meaning into it. Her ego was bruised again, and she had to blot what she blotted out and say, if you don't give a fuck, then why are you begging me? I find it's very childish, very very childish. I know that there are some things that Dede does in that house that is very childish, like she wants attention so much, and without her knowing, she's making it very obvious, like, because when these guys are not rallying around her, she starts looking for them, looking for a way to to make them come to her. It's becoming so very obvious. And aside from that, someone said on the timeline that without Koyin Dede and without Koyin Kola and Jayson in the game, Dede will not have she will not have any storyline to tell, because she's obviously not doing any of that aside these people. So, but I understand the two people. I understand that Jayson felt very insulted, especially on that table, aside the one she did when they had that conversation in the garden some few days back, where she said, I can't even imagine you kissing Sultana. Ew. I mean, the way she said it was so very condescending. But I think Jayson J was able to deal with it because it was just the two of them, not that person heard it, aside us the viewers, of course. But this one now doing it publicly, where there are other housemates, with all the gist that's been going on around the house, he felt very very insulted, and he's like, okay, I think it's time for me to just take a step back.
From now henceforth, I'm going to do what I want. Because today, I think this is where our friendship ends, because I do not appreciate the fact that we had a private conversation and you decide to use it against me in public, regardless of what our reasons might be.
So there you have it. According to Jayson, he's not going to be worried about whatever anybody thinks or does. He's just going to concentrate on himself and on playing the game. And hopefully, when he comes out, he'll be able to explain himself to the people that matters. That's to his girlfriend or whoever. But let's just see how everything unfolds, because I know that these two people, they are very close to each other. They enjoy each other's company. I don't know how long they'll be able to keep up with this staying by myself, doing my own thing game. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I mean, we still have, is it 8 weeks? Yeah, Abby, 8 weeks ahead of us. So let's see how the game will unfold. Let's see who goes to who first. If there's anybody at all that is going to go to the other person, we'll all see all these things unfold, yeah? So yeah, that brings me to the end of this video. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share my video, please. That's your way of supporting me. Please share my video, leave a comment in the comment section also, and I'll see you guys in another one. Thank you for being here. Bye.